So Vegeta's a Super Saiyan.
Holy
Vegeta's a Super Saiyan.
Oh, wow. We're going to have to censor that opening. I ruined it in the
Let's
first
try it
5 seconds.
again.
Okay.
Take 2. So Vegeta's a Super Saiyan.
Holy cow!
Holy moly.
Holy gosh darn diggity dang.
Sweet Saiyan on a platter. Yeah, we're here to talk about episode 37 now.
Yep.
It's time to start chasing Dr. Gero. We you know what? That cantankerous old fiddle faddle.
I feel like there's
Scamp.
a cantankerous robot. There's something there. I know there is.
Cantankerous tinker toy.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, that
we found it.
cantankerous tinker toy. He's just trying to cause all sorts of mischief, and everybody's like, we should stop this. We really should.
He's trying to get his suck on, is what he's trying to do.
Yeah, he really wants to get that feed, get that delicious Saiyan juice. And Vegeta's all too happy to provide.
I'm so glad this can't get demonetized now.
Right? Impossible. We're simply talking about juicing a human.
Yep.
Well, an alien.
Juicing
A mortal?
Yeah.
A ningen.
A ningen.
Now we're gonna get canceled for the N-word. Anyway.
Cut that.
Episode 37, let's go.
Woo!
The following is a non-profit.
Oh, hey, it's me.
Oh no, does something happen to Yajirobe?
And Dragonball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and
Akira
Toriyama.
Toriyama. Please support
the
the
official
official
release.
Yoink.
When a goddamn Super Saiyan asks you for a sensu bean, bald man, you say, how many?
The chewing mouth talk always looks so silly.
Yeah, but
That's better.
I'm almost
Count
certain they
yourselves
used that in
lucky
the
to be
actual
the
show,
presence of
though.
a shining golden god
Do you
such as
remember
myself.
in another one of my favorite dubisms that we didn't talk about back in the Frieza arc? I'm going to speak to you in my native language.
Oh God, yes.
Ooh, foo, fala, fala, la, la.
Yeah, just
When Frieza's just laughing or chuckling in Japanese, I think.
I have a little proposition I'd like to ask you in my native language.
I'm listening.
Hello,
I mean, to be fair, there was a lot of moments in the show, especially during that arc, where the art and animation just go weird
Yeah.
for segments. Like, everyone remembers the I feel great, I can win, I can do this. What were you supposed to... Like, it wasn't good what they did in the dub, but they didn't have a whole lot of choice.
I mean, like, maybe, I don't know. Like, wasn't he just laughing in the
I
Japanese?
mean, he was, but that looked weird even for laughing.
Anyway, shining golden god.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to go kill the other android. You peons may stay here and erect a statue in my honor.
What is it about Vegeta at the top of his game that just makes him so fun to write?
Vegeta's
He is. He is
Yeah,
just...
whatever.
Oh.
Did you catch the name of his attack, though?
I know, right?
Big Bang Attack.
I don't know. This coming from Mr. Special Beam Cannon?
Hey, why don't you try coming up with a better name for an attack?
This starts one of my favorite running jokes for this. I think it's just this episode.
It's this episode, but it comes back in 46, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Just very briefly.
Yeah, I love this whole running joke, and I'm like, this is one of the reasons why Nail in Piccolo's head worked so well.
Because Piccolo is alone often. He doesn't talk when he's by himself very much, so it gives him a little bit more presence in a scene.
Also, his face always has this pensive look, like he's thinking to himself. So,
How about Devil Drill Beam?
What about Spiral Death Beam?
Doom Laser.
by the way, those first two are just variations on the actual translation.
How you would
for
translate
Makanko Sapo.
And I like to imagine everybody around him just standing there while he's
Oh,
thinking this. Just, we should probably go.
Rail Beam.
Nail gun?
Shit, that's good.
I hope Nail actually had an attack called Nail Gun.
Oh, right?
Tenkaichi 4's coming out.
Oh, right,
They announced it. Maybe they'll give him Nail Gun.
By the way, Tenkaichi 4. Wow!
Look, it's a big old Dragon Ball Z like toy box.
Yeah.
I'm happy for it. I'm happy we get more. Hopefully it's good.
I hope we get more. Oh.
So just because he's a machine, I can't feel his energy? That doesn't make any sense. Energy sensing's bullshit.
Everything's bullshit.
Hey, why you hiding? You scared because I blew up your friend? I'd call it your sex bot, but as you're currently demonstrating,
You don't have any balls!
I loved writing for Vegeta here so fucking much.
It was so easy, too.
He's desperate to
Just
find.
like, okay, let's goad
I
him.
just have to wait him out.
oh man, sure do feel winded after blowing up your robosexual life partner. Sure would suck if you jumped me and took my energy.
I think one of the reasons I loved writing for Vegeta was coming up with Robosexual Life Partner, a ton of fun, the Pillsbury Doughbot. Vegeta can make any stupid portmanteau / like pun and somehow make it work.
Again, it's all about the conviction of the delivery. It's like, I'm about this right now.
See, and that's the thing that I hate about a lot of comedy writing. Puns can be funny.
Yeah.
They can be part of a scene. Stop making puns out to be the worst type of comedy. If you lean into them and run with them, they are a lot of fun. And I feel like a lot of comedy nowadays always like, I just made this pun, wink at camera.
It is a bit of like almost a forced trope at the point, like especially in sitcoms where somebody will say a pun and everybody just like look at them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, let the pun happen, especially if it's like, if it's actually a part of the dialogue, like it's just a normal part of like characters talking, let it play out. It's like we have to deconstruct every piece of comedy nowadays. Have fun. Stop trying to be meta and self-aware about everything.
Let's get back to our meta commentary.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no! Some dust in my eyes! This is the worst!
Okay, I'm done.
Get the f*** out here! Hey Vegeta! We finally caught up and oh god no!
I love that.
No!
Your screaming Krillin is always so much fun.
Krillin noises are my favorite.
And now your energy is mine.
But that's exactly what I was planning on.
Vegeta,
I knew you
strategist.
couldn't resist jumping out to suckle on my Super Saiyan teats.
Also,
And
Super
now
Saiyan
you're
teat.
mine.
Yep.
I was
All
relishing
mine.
delivering that one.
Hey,
Sonic
get
sounds.
back here! I wasn't done.
More Sonic.
This tactical shit's getting really old. Now you get out here and fight me blindly like a man. Or a mandroid.
I do like that in this you do get a kind of like a tactical edge, like, okay, I am way out of my element here, so I'm just gonna Rambo this. I'm going to hide and wait for my chances to strike and or escape.
Admittedly, this shot,
It's cool.
it's okay, well, it's cool, but it's also really funny.
It is. Like, you see his mustache hanging, his hair's hanging, but it is such this cool moment. It's like, you little bitch, you can't get me up here, can you? Can't even see me. Dogs can't look up.
It is really just a great matter of you are seriously relying on your energy sensing so much that your eyes are not working now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you may be a Super Saiyan, Vegeta, but you're still just an arrogant little brat, aren't you?
Got him.
Ollie oxen, bitch!
I came up with that one and I'm
While
so
you
proud.
Continue to prattle on. I shall make my escape and...
Oh, okay.
Oh, they followed me. No matter. I'll just head the other way and... Okay, fine. I'll just maneuver back where I came from. Why the hell is he even here?
Now taking Yamcha's
Then
place.
again, at my age, I could use more greens in my diet.
Okay, I just need to take a moment. Guerrero.
So good.
So
fucking good.
Oh my god. He's so villainous and so funny at the same time.
Yeah,
it's just
like-
so good.
It just rides that line. I mean, I know we're making a parody here, but you want your villains to have menace.
Well, let's be honest. By season 3, we are still writing it as a parody, but we are embracing because at this point, the story isn't going to include way more straight men than it did before. So we had to really figure out a balance of how to do this conversational comedy and so many moving parts that if we cut too much, everything wasn't going to make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to play a little closer to the story, keep the characters a little bit
And he always
more...
has such a very serious look on his face. You can't change that. I mean, even if you could, there are his face is the most defined face since Piccolo in Dragon Ball.
I remember when we were initially approached writing Dr. Gero, and one of our big problems was he is so serious all of the time. How do we make him funny?
And the answer was, he's very serious about it, and he's good at his craft, but he's also very much prone to error and will not, just won't cop to that.
I like the idea that the android version of him, something got lost in translation between original Dr. Gero and this version.
Yeah, even though it is his brain in there.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, lost in translation. Like, during the process, maybe things just ain't working as they were supposed to initially.
Yeah.
All right, what about Regicide Blaster?
Still going with the tag
Doomsday
names.
Crush.
Anarchy Barrage.
Taco Tuesday.
I love how we just started throwing words together at that point. Regicide Blaster, Anarchy Barrage.
I'm pretty sure Regicide Blaster is one of King Vegeta's attacks in Tenkaichi 3. It might be. I remember Regicide something. It might be Regicide Rush.
Regicide Rush.
Hellzone Grenade.
That's a good attack name.
Screw you, I'm keeping that one.
Hello there.
Such a good shot.
General Kenobi.
Oh, don't struggle. Just lie back and think of Namek.
That fucking delivery, man.
Damn it. I have to contact Gohan. Gohan.
Piccolo's rarely used telekinesis
Oh God, this
or
feels amazing.
telepathy.
First thing I'm gonna do when I get home is step in front of a full-length mirror, strip down, turn Super Saiyan, and go on.
Cat loves food, yeah.
Cat loves.
You heard nothing.
I'm so glad all of those expressions exist in that one shot.
Behind, you have to.
Seriously, how do people keep getting on this line?
That might be one of my favorite Brick jokes.
Yeah, fucking bringing back King Kai and...
How do people keep getting on this line?
Oh my god! Yeah, no, also, one of these days I should tell I'm pretty sure I've told it at least a few times, my story with George Takei. Not here, but it's wild.
It is not YouTube appropriate.
It's not.
No! My head cylinder!
Go on.
Also, his names for things.
You two
Oh,
are
yeah.
hanging in the middle of the air.
Ocular
How can I not
vapor
see
beams.
you?
Ocular vapor
you
beams, head cylinder.
Sass me. Well, look who finally installed a pair.
Also, I love that. Installed a pair.
This is a little awkward. Maybe we could have a little dialogue and work this out.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Then how about I fight the bold one first?
Anytime, old man.
No, that one.
I'm opt out.
No thanks.
How about this one?
Oh, please.
So, at this point, Ten Shinhan probably could not take Dr. Gero, right?
Probably not, but he'd love to try.
Yeah.
And he knows that if he can't, the others can.
Yeah, other people currently have his back. Now, what we're about to see is very surprising. Because, honestly, I would not have suspected that Piccolo would be at this level. I think it's actually, I don't know if Toriyama planned that, or if he was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to make Piccolo essentially Super Saiyan strength at this point.
I feel like Piccolo, out of all of the characters that trained throughout that year, I mean, aside from maybe Vegeta, who's, actually gone Super Saiyan in that time, probably benefited the most in this timeline because he was able to train specifically with Goku for all those years.
I guess also another question is Dr. Gero stronger or weaker than 19?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Really, the only reason he was beating Goku at all was just because Goku was
Having
a
little
heart attack.
Yeah.
And, Goku wasted all of his energy in, one big blast, arguably.
So it's very possible that, but that just, again, it raises the question because Vegeta manages to wipe out 19 pretty easily. It's a super one-sided shit stomp. The only reason there was any problem was that he was taking his energy at one point, and even then, he still killed him.
Yep.
It's really curious if
Which one is actually stronger?
and if Piccolo is as strong as a Super Saiyan right now. It's just really curious.
As if you're in any condition to fight me.
Krillin, Sensobean. Sensobean? Sensobean.
Sensubin!
You talk to yourself a lot.
I do. Frequently.
Call me the can opener, because I'm about to bust open your metal ass.
First, that was another first draft line. And honestly, whenever Piccolo's trying to say something badass, usually we go with the first draft because it's either awkward or no, that actually works.
There's one later that is some people's favorite line in the show, and I cannot wait to get to it.
Oh, absolutely.
But I was gonna say, sorry, pardon me. There are some times where there's editing during a shot, like where he comes down, takes off his clothes, where I speed it up because I'm trying to really emphasize, like, okay, get to the point. Trying to figure out the right balance between how much do we want to speed it up and like get through this, or how much do I want to keep the cool moment where he comes down and takes off his clothes. It's like as I continued through season 3, finding the balance of what shots to keep and what to cut to, you know, keep the pacing right got really tough. And I will always come back to that one shot because I'll never know exactly how I feel about it. Was it too fast? Was it funny? Did it work?
I think it's odd because it feels so like alien because he's just like, phew, phew, phew.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it kind of goes to show like it's kind of in Piccolo's direct nature to just be like, okay, let's do this.
Yeah. So I don't know. That shot in itself is not, you know, a huge standout. But for me, it's one of the things I always come back to when I watch this episode thinking, I had to do that a lot throughout the show to try and keep the pacing going.
Yeah.
Yeah, how about you just leave the one-liners to me? Besides, the old man is mine, Namekian.
You know, it is kind of funny that we spent, like 2 minutes ragging on, hey, stop pointing out your bad puns, just let them happen, and then we do that in this episode.
That in the scripting room, that was me doing that to myself.
Yeah.
Because I shot out that Piccolo line. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Vegeta would point that out.
Yeah.
And then we just went with that back and forth real quick.
I just figured you wouldn't want to sully your Super Saiyan hands on such a weak opponent.
You know, the funny thing is, I know you're playing me, but you're right. He's all yours.
I love this running joke,
Me
too.
against your little green man. I've already consumed enough energy from him to match him twice.
Hold on. Actually,
I love Vegeta's laugh. Just like, he just gets bitch slapped like, ha!
hold on. There's something I want to point out.
Your little green man.
Okay, so this shot here is actually a combination of another shot from later
I've already
on.
consumed enough
Can I
energy
pause?
from him to match him twice.
Yeah. There's actually
So that part where he flashes forward is...
Actually, I think I used that shot later. I don't know. There's something about this shot that I actually had to combine some stuff to make him hit Gero.
Knee to the chin.
Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah.
Chaozu's dead. And he
Really let himself go.
And he's an android. That's not Chaozu. Oh, crap baskets.
There's a long list
Domo
of bad
arigato.
ideas, and this one
This
is
has
at the
one of my
top.
favorite lines that is
Right.
only
I
aged better
absolutely
here.
refuse to sit around and not be part
It's
of the
only
action
aged
anymore.
better.
Do you know I never even saw Frieza? Not once.
I'm pretty sure no one ever complained about not meeting Hitler. I mean, some people do, but they're weird.
Unfortunately,
This is up for
aged like
debate.
wine.
Oh my
Your
God,
kid is
yeah.
in the plane, right?
Oh, he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't think that's the point. Also, he keeps trying to feed off me.
Don't worry, he'll give it up when he realizes it's a dry well.
Yeah, about that. Have you ever seen what an old senzu bean diet does to a man?
What?
Corn likes it.
Soy boy!
Well, no.
I know.
It's just we sometimes watch reaction videos, and I always love seeing the recoil from people when they see that line. Yeah, no, just the idea that no, I'm not going. No, we've already painted enough of an image. It's just
Enjoy.
yeah.
Well, Piccolo just handing him his ass.
Okay, first.
What?
Second.
The fuck!
You know, I did spend 3 years training with Goku.
Oh, so what? Are you a Super Saiyan now, too?
Well, more of a Super Namekian, I guess.
Not until later.
I thought
Yeah.
you were a demon.
Nope. Slugman.
Wow, that's significantly more mundane.
So interesting thing about that, and I don't know if we brought this up previously. So the whole like demon / alien thing, he's still a demon, even though he's an alien. And a lot of people don't.
Demon is more of a title.
Well, kind of, but within the rules of the universe, like King Piccolo was a demon. Like the things that he did, the powers he used, the way he operated, he had demon power. Because a lot of people think, hey, he's actually an alien, not a demon. Why can't he be both?
I mean, you could talk about Doom, I guess, but maybe there's something to that in the fact that Namekians kind of have this connection to like mystical magic, hence they're the ones that can create Dragon Balls and stuff like that. So maybe if they follow a different path, they can get to the darker side of mysticism. So
yeah, that's what I think King Piccolo was. I think he was like a demon Namekian, still a demon and an alien, but like that's why I think it's. Because a lot of people always want to separate the magic from the science, but the Dragon Balls are still magic and they came from aliens, so...
Delicious magical science.
Exactly.
I know. By the way, what's that brain case made out of?
Oh, well, it's a polycarbonate thermoplastic laminated...
And we're back!
Yep.
Until you pointed out that scene earlier, I didn't realize that was recycled.
Tell me about it.
No, shut up!
You shut up! You did not work!
I know, right?
I do love that.
You know, I never understood why you would even bother installing pain receptors. Kinda comes off as an intentional design flaw, if you ask me.
Don't you criticize my methods like you understand the neural system. Pain is imperative to recognize when you're on peril, to give the human mind context.
Uh-oh.
So contextually speaking, how fucked are you?
I actually, I really am glad that we touch on, like, why would you program to feel pain?
Because then I know what's damaged, so I know what to protect.
Yeah, like a lot of people don't know that there are people out there who can't feel pain, and they're like
constantly burning themselves. And...
yeah, their death rate, like, or their mortality rate,
yeah,
like skyrockets that way because they're unable to sense like things that can cause them danger or harm.
Mm-hmm.
You lime-colored son of a bitch! It's going to take me at least 2 hours to program a new hand. No, wait.
I'm right-handed.
3 hours!
You miserable reprobates! What have I ever
Reprobates.
done to you?
Pretty sure you vaporized half a city.
I meant recently.
That was an hour ago.
Semantics!
Oh, this is my favorite exchange in this
The time machine's
episode.
a little imprecise in terms of hours, and what the hell is that thing?
Trunks? What are you doing here?
That's a girl's name.
Wait, isn't that the name of your kid?
What, are you trying to imply that this wannabe Super Saiyan from the future is my son?
Well, guess that cat's out of the bag. But seriously, what is that?
That's the android.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
It's not!
Yes, I am.
You stay out of this!
Wait, so you're saying that that's not the android that kills us?
No, I don't even...
But you said 2 androids, right?
And we've been fighting, too.
Yes, I said 2, but that's not one of them.
Why didn't you tell us what they looked like then?
I only ever met the 2.
Well, look at that! So did we!
Hey guys!
And now the woman's here.
Did she bring me?
And there's my door.
Oof. Out of all of season 3, I get so excited when that whole like scene like comes up because I'm like, wow, I had so much fun writing that, so much fun editing it, and I always enjoyed the back and forth of yes it is, no it's not, that's not them.
Yes, I am. You stay out of this. It is like it's also the first time you get to realize Trunks is a bit of a fuck up.
Oh yeah, no, this is the beginning of like Trunks' whole character arc, which is just realizing he is a failure. He fails every single time, but it only in the very end. At the very end does he actually get the dub.
Does he though? His entire timeline got wiped out.
We're not counting Super. We're never counting Super.
Then when does he get the dub? The last thing that happens to him effectively is he gets blasted through the heart and then goes back and like just wipes the floor with things that are way beneath him.
Well, yeah, but he at least destroys the androids and Cell, and
yeah, fair enough.
And he saves an entire timeline by going back and warning them.
Now, are we counting Xenoverse, where he has to get put into community service for all the shit he did to the timeline?
If we're not counting Super, we are absolutely not counting Xenoverse.
In the comments!
Windscar,
Spirit Gun,
Bunkai,
Rasengan,
Gum Gum Pistol, That sounds dirty.
But it's one that Piccolo could actually do.
It is. He could do the Gum Gum pistol.
Effectively.
Yeah. Can he do Gear 2? Oh, no. He does that in Super.
Yeah, he gets there. I mean, he gets a little bulkier, so it's more like
Gear
4.
3.
4-ish. Is that movie available yet? Like, am I able to buy it yet?
Yes, you can. Thank God. It is available on Amazon Prime. You can see it there, which the official Blu-rays come out in April, I think. But
Okay,
yeah.
not sponsored, but recommended. Superheroes
Oh,
fun.
yeah. Like, honestly, if you haven't seen Superhero yet, absolutely. Both the dub and sub are
And
good.
it's thematically appropriate for this episode because
Hell
it
yeah.
talks about the androids and stuff. But yeah, Gero, again, like showing off his tactical capability, which is really what sets him apart from 19. He's got human intelligence and knows like, okay. Aha! Now I can get out of here.
Yeah. I don't know. That this is definitely the part of this saga where I just love. I don't see. Here's the thing. I don't want to sniff my own fucking farts over here. All right. I don't want to break my own back.
Then what are we doing?
I know. That's kind of what half of this has been. But I just really loved writing for this arc. I loved directing for this arc. I loved editing this arc. No matter how, oh my god, incredibly tedious the editing got. Because let me tell you, we are now in the place where I am fully immersed every single episode, and we're not even to the point where I had to go to another animator to ask for lip flaps.
We would finish a script, and this man would disappear for 2 weeks.
Yep. Oh yeah. No, I would yell at people if they asked me to do anything but edit.
Like, this was the period of time where, like, we'd finish a script for an episode, and I'm like, I need something to fill my time with. So I would work with Kieran and Grant more often on the gaming channel and that.
Yeah.
By the way, Kieran and Grant started a channel called The Good Time Zone. They're still doing a whole lot of fun stuff. I've been loving their Backrooms video. I just wanted to give them a quick shout out.
Yeah,
Give them some
absolutely.
love.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, please do check out Good Time Zone. It's Kieran and Grant being their most Kieran and Grantist, and that's amazing.
It's
Please.
fantastic. But yeah, you know, we're patting ourselves on the back. I want to pat our friends on the back too.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we'll be able to pat ourselves on the back a bit more next time on this thing that we're doing. Next up is Dead Zone.
What?
Yep.
What?
Came out after 37.
Oh God. Oh, no, is that right? Are we? Oh yeah, you're right. I remember we checked that.
Yep.
Holy, we're about to do Dead Zone. Oh my God.